Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Blackbird Podcast. Are you all good? Huh? Are you all good, folks? Oh my God. Weather's been a little cunty lately, no? It's not so bad here today. Windy. It's windy, folks. I was watching some clips about this fucking storm that was recently. Ewan or fucking Owen or some shit. Is that what they call it? They're mad for their names now, aren't they? I think they should focus more now on getting their accurate forecasts. That would be where their energy should be spent. Fucking Egypt. But anyway, I saw some videos actually of some big trees, very big trees, and they were fucking uprooted goodo. And I just thought, not all of them, but most of them that I saw, I thought, Jesus, the tree root system, that it was very shallow in the ground, because the whole thing came up like a fucking just peeled right off. And it seemed very shallow. I was surprised. A tree that big, you'd imagine it's there a long time. You'd imagine the roots are well established, nice and deep. Alright, you can have like some up at the top sometimes, but a lot of them are deep and under. But no, not so much. But yeah, there's we were lucky, I suppose. We didn't get much ado about anything around the house. The bins fell over. That was the size of it, really. The bins fell over. But I've seen some people, their roofs got peeled off, their gable ends got blown out. Trees went into someone's bedroom I saw this morning. Some couple on some news channel. So yeah, some people had a fucking bad day. We were very lucky that way. But I think it's mainly the usual suspects in regards to region. They seem to get it bad all the time. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about the fucking weather. It is what it is. We get on with it. And that's that. So how you doing, crackers? Are you well? How's your new year going for you? Are you winning? It tastes good. My Mankey coffee. I think it says coffee on the jar, and it's out of a jar. As you know, I used to drink that stuff from the... you have all the gizmos for making real coffee. Fuck right off with your real coffee. I drink this shit out of a boot. It's just like... it's like tea on steroids. Barry's tea on steroids. Then you get, what is it? Nescafe Gold Blend. Try it, folks. 2 spoons of Nescafe and 2 spoons of sugar. Although I'm down to 1 spoon now because I don't know why. It's one of the few fucking joys I have in life. I think I'll bump it back up to 2 sugars in the coffee. But it's nice. It's easy. It's quick. And it's like, yum yum. So I had a few, what did I do? I wrote some bullet points. We're going to try that. I'm going to try bullet points. Remember? We said we tried the bullet points. And speaking of memory and remembering, do you remember when Mike Hennessy from Fermoy, he's got a bike shop over there, Mike's Bike Shop? I saw he had an ad up there, or not an ad, a reel up on Facebook. When did I see that? Was it yesterday or the day before? And it looks like Mike is going to do a podcast of his own, which is splendid. He's going to call it, where is it? Mike Hennessy's Positivity Podcast. He's in Fermoy. He's got a good location, actually, because he's got a nice office in his shop in the back. Nice space, nice light. I'm sure he'll be mic'd up, so that'll cancel any echoing in the room. And just loads of parking, which is great, I guess. People who are going there, they can park their car. No biggie. Whereas me trying to get people to come here is a bit of a fucking ask. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. And if they don't know you, they're like, I don't know. But look, if I'm asking you and you don't know, say yes. You can bring a friend. Bring a friend. They can sit in the nice comfy couch there that is now missing poor Diego and Cass for some months. So it's just waiting for someone to come and sit on it, because I'm fucking hardly here in the daytimes these days. Kind of busy, which is great. But I got to get a bit more prepared with the weather. Get used to sitting in the van again during the shower spells. Because I'm under a bit of pressure. There's people I got to get back to, and I don't want them getting all fucking twitchy. But look, we'll do what we can do. We're a one-man army. So yeah, if you need some positivity in your life, go into Mike Hennessy, Mike's Bike Shop on Facebook. I think he's on YouTube as well as Mike's Bike Shop. And for further details, I'm sure they'll be coming along shortly. So we wish you the best with that, Mike. Who knows? I'll ask him. He might come back in, tell us all about it, his adventure into podcasting, and I think he'd be good. He's very positive himself. He's very energetic. So, best of luck, Mike. Best of luck, buddy. I must fucking get in touch, actually. And I see these things, these reels that folks be putting up, and you be liking them and making whatever comments and ever, and you say, I must ring so and blah blah blah. But fuck it, by the time you wake up, you've forgotten all about it. I'm very bad. I forget. I was like, today, for example, I went into a local garage there in Mitchelstown. I needed to get a drum of oil for the thingy, the heater thing, and I needed to get some stuff for the stove, just some firewood and those fucking other stuffs. And I goes in and I get the fire stuff, top marks, remembered everything, put them in the van. So getting into the van, I realised, shit, I forgot to get the firelighters. So I went back in, I got the firelighters, got back in the van, sweet. Then I realised, I have to fill the drum. Fucking what a dope. I'd like to say it's old age, but I'm afraid this has been the case as far back as I can remember, when I do actually remember. But fuck it, can't be stressing over it. You know, it was funny in a weird kind of way. So the days are shooting by. I feel the days are flying by, and it's days away now before we head off down to Waterford, to the fucking idiot. The one thing I didn't write down. The Septu? Is it Septu Arena in Waterford, County Waterford? For the IFAF National Indoor Championships. It's a double indoor round. That means it's on Saturday and it's on Sunday. The Sunday one is the IFAA Indoor Flint Round competition. I won't be doing that. I don't know, it just doesn't really... I'm kind of I'm more interested now in just get one intense day of shooting and kickstart my training. Because, was it Monday night I went and did the thing? Was I doing that? I don't even know. Anyway, I did the mail-in, my first block of the mail-in match, which is every club in archery around the world. They all get to sign up. It's optional. Their members sign up to pay their few quid. Then they'll go in, we'll say January, do, is it a block? What's in a block? Is it 60 arrows, 31 with the target up, and then 30 with it down on the opposite corner at 20 yards. And then you're being scored as you go. And at the end of that, all the scorecards are signed off. And then whoever's in charge of all of this at the club, in our case it's Keith. Keith's in charge of everything at our club. Keith's club. Keith then will post them or email them off to the guy in Australia, along with every other club in the world who's taking part. And it's fun. It's fun. And it's like it's been fucking hard to get shooting practice. We're Monday nights were open, and then it's like that's it. unfortunately. And the weather is being cunty. So you can't really get out and shoot either. Well, I can't. Because by the time I get the time to do it, it's just the storm, there's fucking weather warnings, just fucking blah, blah, blah. And it's just, nah, fuck it. And then to go, if I want to go somewhere and shoot, then like indoors, I'm looking to go fucking, it just gets messy. I'm like, fuck that. I'd be grand. So I've no shoot, unless the weather calms the fuck down between now and Friday, I'll get zero shooting in. Which means I'll be going around the house like a spastic with a big long rubber band, just doing the stretching exercises and the practicing the shooting and all of your form stuff. But that's not to be frowned upon. Should be doing that anyway. But I will be doing that. So back to Waterford. This Saturday, the 1st of February, we have liftoff. At 8 a.m. there's an equipment inspection. You probably already know this, but just for those who don't. And I've no fucking content song on using it, so fuck you. But at 8 a.m, equipment inspection and registration on location at the SEP2 Arena in Waterford. Then at 9:30 to 9:50 you get a free practice. So it's 20 minutes. I'll be taking advantage of this 20 minutes, this free practice. And then the competition will begin after some briefing at 10 a.m. So we'll say we'll kick off at around 10:15. Last year, no, I just remember last year being, it's like you're delirious. You get halfway through, maybe 3/4 of the way through the day, you're a little bit delirious because of the focus and the lack of ball fitness, which will all be there again this year. So you have to factor these things in when you're making your little checklist. Now, I found out recently that there's a sports drink you can get, and it's kind of got those, what are they called? I don't know, it's something in the mix anyway that helps with your energy levels, for real. And your hydration levels. So I'm going to have a bottle of that, maybe 2 bottles of that in the bag. I can't remember the name, but it's a sports drink. So, just for your information, I'll have 2 of them in the bag, and I'll probably have 3 or 4 bottles of water in the bag, and I'll have a flask of coffee in the bag. I'll have some bananas in the bag. I'll have maybe 2 oranges in the bag, and I'll have a shitload of tobacco in the bag. And some, maybe some mints. And that's before I even get into the archery bag or the case. So I'll be getting my checklist set up tonight. I'll be checking my gear tonight, and I'll check it again on Wednesday night, and I'll check it again on Friday night. And I'll have everything packed in the van Friday night. That way then I'll just roll out of the cot Saturday morning at stupid o'clock and scoot off on down the road after about 3 cups of coffee, and I'll have 1 on the road, so I'll be twitchy as fuck by the time I get there. But I'm looking forward to it. If it's anything like last year, I don't know, is there more people here this year, or was it the same? Because I was talking to a few folks now who are going, and I know there's 1 or 2 in my category that weren't there last year, and these fuckers then are sharks. Bastards. There goes any medal this year. But I thought that last year as well, and I Forrest Gumped my way through 3rd in the shoot-off, no less, with Mark Deavy, who still hasn't forgiven me, I suspect. So I imagine he'll be out to whoop some ass. I seen photos of him recently at a competition, so he's fucking dun 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 dun. He's definitely a shark with a big cello. So I'm looking forward to seeing the usual suspects and those who aren't really into those competitions but will be at this one. So yeah. So what else did I write down on my hit list? Okay. So yeah, so you start shooting at around 10 past 10, 10:15, we'll say. And you're on the clock, so they have a buzzer, which is, don't be freaked out by the buzzer, folks, because once you fire your first batch of arrows, even your second, what is it? Is it 5 arrows a time? 5 arrows 5 times. Then you change say you start in the top corner, and then after that first batch of 5 hours, or is it 30 hours, you change down to the bottom, and off you go again. But sure, you know this. You know it's easy. Although last year I forgot, and I'm watching them shoot, and I'm like, fuck it, there's something wrong here. I was meant to be shooting, so I had to go find my bow. Bit of a clusterfuck. So you have to be focused all day, and that's exhausting. That's fucking exhausting. So don't be acting a maggot. Don't be having too much sugar in your day, because you'll just be frazzled. So just, don't freak out. It's a good day. It's a very good day. I mean, even with all the fuck-ups I had last year, I managed to have loads of laughs with loads of folks. There's a lot of crackers down there. There's a lot of mixed, we'll say there's crackers mixed in with all sensible types. But even the sensible types, you'll get a little giggle off of them as well. It is what it is. No one's had the time to really get in any bit of training. So we're going there to enjoy the day, enjoy the spectacle that it is, and get some fucking much needed intensive training in for the coming year. That's how I'm looking at it. And if I'm lucky, then I'll rob a medal. Literally, rob a medal. So we'll kick off around 10 past 10, I reckon. And I think there's a 15-minute break after your first 30 hours. I suppose so you can assess your situation, how you're feeling about the whole thing. How's your bow? How's your shooting? How are you scoring? Are you used to the clock yet? All these things. So enjoy it, lads. I can't wait to meet you there, and I can't wait to have a giggle with you there. And no acting the maggot. I must look at the names, actually. I gotta see the names in the blocks. See how many crackers I know will be there, so I can have a really good giggle. Because you like a giggle, you know what I mean? It's like once a fortnight, maybe I'll get to go to shoots and stuff, if I'm lucky. That's what happens. That's how we roll. So, if you have friends or anything, or family members who are just doing nothing for the day, and it's no big deal for them to get there, they have a cool, like a balcony area there, and they can, I think 350 people capacity up there for just come on in, get yourself a nice few coffees, get comfy in the seat, and you can watch proceedings for the day, and that's cool. So, if you want some friends along, you can bring 350 friends. Imagine showing up with 350 friends up to the balcony, lads, and fucking cheer me on all day. That'd be funny. To do that, I'd pay actually to get 300, even if it's 300 people just for the day. If I win the lottery, I'll do this just for the laugh. But they all have to be wearing like a Red Fox Archers sweater or something like this. Last year it was live streamed on, I think, was it Facebook or YouTube or both? But there was a few people that had issues with getting into it. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be trying to get some footage as well while I'm in there. And but that's kind of after the fact. Probably be next week. I'll probably have them up, or the week after. It'll be good. And I got my new arrows. They arrived this week. They arrived very quickly, I must say. Up in Burn Archers. Burn Archers? Is that what you are? No, Burn Archery. Sorry, Burn Archery. You're very good, lads. You're very quick. I didn't realise, because usually up until this moment in time, I think someone else was always getting me my stuff. Either someone at the club or the brother or whatever. And now I'm like, right, cut off the apron strings, as they say. Go fucking absolutely independent of a sort. Grow the fuck up. Take care of your own shit. But who was I talking to? I was talking to Keith, actually, at Red Fox Archers, and he was telling me that you could just give in your measurement of, your arrow length, and they come at that length, which is awesome, because I thought, right, I'm going to have to order the arrows, and I'm going to have to order the tips, and then I'm going to have to cut them to length, then glue them in. So I'm going to have to put a morning aside for this, And then I was going through my other arrows that are all kind of Scooby-Dooed. And it turns out I have about 7 or 8 that all they need is a new knock, which is great. So I ordered a bag of knocks. I think you can get like 50 knocks. So I should have them, I suspect, Wednesday or Thursday at the latest, from Burn Archery again. I'm delighted with Burn Archery. I must get on their website more often. I didn't know it would be that quick. So yeah, Burn Archery. Check them out for all your archery needs, folks. I'm just saying it. I'm not working for them or anything, but I usually when I use a thing and I'm happy with it, I'm happy with the product that they deliver and the speed at which they deliver it, I want to talk about it. Because it's very seldom these fucking things happen. You'll order a thing and you'll forget all about it. A year later, there's a knock at the door. Did you order this? What? I don't remember. You have to check your fucking book. So, yeah, so new arrows. And I was hoping to shoot them today. Because you know what it's like. You got that. It's in your head. You want to shoot them as quickly as you can. I mean, it's the same as my last arrows. They're red and white as well, which is kind of cool. Cork and all that, like, and the red fox colours and all that. It's kind of cool. I think I gotta put I gotta number them now, put my name on the flights and stuff, or the fletches, whatever the fuck you wanna call them. I was reading those books for the course that we're doing, the coaching course, and I was fucking falling asleep. Not that they're boring or anything, but lately I'm that frazzled when I sit down to read a thing. I reckon every 4 or 5 pages in, I'm nodding off. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to get out of the sitting room. I went into the kitchen, sat up correctly. Posture's everything, folks. And I was reading away there, and then I was fucking going to sleep again. So I might have a bit of a problem there. I might have to kind of come up with I wonder, can you get him an audio? But yeah, I'm still digesting that stuff. There's loads of fucking information there. I'm halfway through a questionnaire then, and I don't know. There's questions that you have to refer to the books that you got because the answers are in there. But not you. Dopey here has to go and just get all poetic and write some nonsense. I'm like, okay, read the book, you can't. So I'm after forgetting where I was now. I'm too relaxed today. I got loads done this morning and I feel like a fucking star. And there's no kids around. They're going to some party. So I'm happy out. So I'm happy out. I have my new arrows. I have another, we'd say 6, 7. I probably have near 10 arrows that are still good. Still good to go. So that's going to be handy for the first shoots in the woods that we'll be having this year. Use the oldie ones in case they get lost. But you can never have too many arrows when it comes to the old archery. And I got fucked out of it there after my last podcast because I'm not talking about art at the moment. I'm not talking about art at the moment because I'm not doing art physically anyway at the moment. Unless you consider my stonework art, which I do sometimes. It's looking very nice. But yeah, look, it's just, I don't want to push it. When you feel like painting, you paint. And usually the momentum carries you through the year and you're good to go. But it's been a while now where there's been a few outside disappointments with regards to cunts. So it's just, you got to go where your energy's at anyway. So work is quite a lot of it and the kids are quite a lot of it. So the only thing I hardly get the time now to come in here and paint. And anyway, winter is not my time. I'm usually hibernating in winter. So I put my energies elsewhere where I know it's easier to just get going with them. And this Blackbird is just a fucking joy for me to do. And I enjoy it. It's not a lot of fucking effort, as you can probably tell. Fear not, we will have guests coming in the course of the year. I will kidnap them and bring them here for your viewing pleasure. No, but it's just, it's been storm after storm, folks. So let me look at my notes. Okay, we got the IFAF National Indoor Championships 2025. double IFAA indoor round. We got that done. I'm in at number 1. I won't be there for number 2, but I'm sure loads of others will. Why am I not doing number 2? Because it's such a very rare thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll get into it next year. Who knows? So yeah, I got all the details on there. Anyway, the details are on the fucking Facebook. They're all over Facebook and Instagram. So I've no doubt in my mind, everyone who needs to know will know. Even the newbies will know more than me. So, but again, just said I'd give it some talkie. Yeah, viewing capacity for 350 people. It's a lovely spot as well. It's fucking super spot. The European Championships are going to be there next year, which is a big deal. Trying to get those fuckers to talk about it. IFAF. They're very cagey cats. Trying to get someone to come in and have a chat with me about that. New hours, yes. Mike Hennessy Positivity Podcast for my starting soon. Should be interesting. Can't wait till when he gets about 5 or 6 under his belt, or even 10, probably 10. I'm gonna meet up with him and see how we've, swap notes and shit. See what he thinks of the whole adventure. Because it's a fun thing to do. Oh yeah, get a checklist ready today, people. Today is Sunday, so me saying that now is wasted on you. Unless I do editing before they get back and pop one up this evening. And I can use this little segment. Maybe it'll happen. But yeah, I would recommend getting a checklist. I'll be getting a checklist. And then I'm going to get another checklist for my checklist. So, because it's nice to go down there. Last year I was not prepared at all. But I went down there just to see what the fuck. See what's what. And just experience it. And it was a great experience. And I'm looking fucking so forward to this Saturday. It's going to be cool at the IFAF National Indoor Championships 2025. So, yeah. So, because of last year, I suppose, I kind of know. Okay, you know how you fucked up last year. Let's not do that again. Let's go and get our shit together. So, I'll be like I said, I'll set everything up. I'll do a good chunk of it today. Well, my bow and all that is super. It's just I really would like to shoot a few of the new arrows before we get there. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, it's no big deal. It really isn't. Because 20 minutes to practice down there will see you good. Make sure you've got everything. Wax up your string on your bow. If you can bring a spare string, that would be super. I'm bringing a spare string. Last year I had troubles with my arrow rest, and I just got more arrow rest that I had trouble with. So after talking with some folks, I've decided, fuck it. I went with Cheap and Cheerful. I got these stick-on guys, and they're just been one on there now for 6 months, I think. And it's fine. And I have a bag of them in my case, so I can bring spares. Just peel it off if it's going to be a cunt. Stick on a new one. I've my buttons sorted out. Button is grand. I don't really know if I even need the button, but I tuned it up to where I needed it, and it's fine. When I was shooting the competition the other night, it was fine. And I was integrating with, say, all the information from the course with regards to stepping to the line and shooting. I was trying all that stuff out, and I was very happy with the results there. It was immediate. Again, my biggest downfall will be focus. As we know, I'm not the most focused. And stamina. Stamina for a whole day of competition shooting indoors for a national count. Because the occasion can get to some people and they kind of, they just they fall apart, and they mightn't shoot as their training would suggest they should shoot, because mentally they're just frazzled. I get it. I don't. I'm just being polite. I'm saying that just to be polite. On the day, it just depends on how you get out of fucking bed, lads and ladies. So just fucking hop out of that bed. Get out of the cot. Brush your teeth. Have your coffees and get into the car and straight to Waterford to the Setu Arena. A beautiful spot. The canteen will be open at 8:30, or the restaurant, whatever it is. You can get your coffees there, and it's all good. I might get an ice cream first thing in the morning. Go French on it. Have a nice ice cream, a big sweetie. Hiya. Oh. But so that's good. And yeah, new arrows, bow and archery, splendid. And then on Sunday they have the IFAA Indoor Flint Round competition. Yeah, I have nothing to say really about that. It's the same scenario. Equipment inspection and registration at 8. I assume you get a practice, same as the previous day, 9:30 to 9:50. And then there'll be a brief at 10 a.m. and then you go shooting. And I think you get a break after your first batch or whatever. And same again, capacity crowd for viewers. It's still 300 and something. So if you want to bring a friend who might be interested in archery or just cheering your name for that moral support. I'm hoping TIFAM magazine people will be selling magazines there, because I'd like to get the previous one. Hint, hint. Marson, Ert Colin Marson, you fucker, are you going to be at this competition? Get some magazines down there, son. I finally finished my piece. I don't know. I read it and it's like a lot of words that say very little, but in a funny kind of way. So I'm sure you folks will be polite about it. And maybe I'll nab one of you for a chat. Or maybe I won't. I'll be probably too tired. You'd be too tired. You'd be no fucking mood for it. But you never know. I'm going to bring gear with me just in case. In case we have a pop-up Blackbird podcast. But again, as I say it, I'm thinking, fuck off. It's going to be a long enough day as it is. So we'll see what we'll see. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What can I tell you? I'm buzzed. I am buzzed. I am now looking at my medal across the way from last year's championship where I got the bronze in the shoot-off. And that was very exciting. Very exciting. So I think that covers everything, folks. I do look forward to seeing you all there. And if it's your first time, folks, fucking lucky you. You're going to have a great time. It's a great facility. Really is. And the meal at lunchtime, the hot dinners are great. But be warned. I made a pig of myself last year. And I got this like food coma hit me in the second half of the day. And I was like, oh. So if you're going to have the dinner down there, bring some sweeties with you. Or I guess you can buy them there. Because you definitely want to have a sugar intake after you have that dinner. It's delish. It's very delish. And I think they were very reasonable as well. Says I, who didn't pay for it. The brother paid for it. But yeah, so best of luck to each and every one of you. Except those in my category. I hope you get a fucking flat tire on your way. I don't. I'm only joking. Jesus. It's for fun, folks. But I look forward to seeing you all there. And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I'm saying to you. I'm on the clock. I got to get this kind of put to bed now before the crackers get back. And then I'm kind of a headless chicken for the rest of the day. So enjoy the rest of your time, and I'll see you at the weekend down in Waterford at the Set 2 Arena. Awesome. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm done. I'll talk to you later, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And bye for now. Bye-bye.